There's another bum box. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Soul Losers Podcast. I am your host, PJ Green, and
no idea what this is.
back from the dead is our resident Cleveland Browns fan, Justin Szabo. Szabo, where you been at, man?
Life gets busy. Being a student, stuff takes over. Back and ready to spew some hot fire. Let's go.
Man, we missed you, man. You know, the Browns still don't know what they're doing with the first pick. Can you please inform us? I'm making that ears in the front office.
They're just not. The greatest magician never tells his secrets. Granted, there's really no secrets to be had, but don't play. You never play your cards before.
You never show your cards.
Play and show is the same thing.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, because everybody thought that Myles Garrett was #1 pick automatic, and I still think it is. But who knows, man? Who knows what y'all gonna do?
You could look at some of the recent quarterbacks that have been successful with just good defenses. So if your defense is good, it doesn't matter who your quarterback is.
Not really.
The year Brian Hoyer won 7 games, the Browns had a top 10 defense. That's why.
And then they traded Jabal Shear.
Well, yeah, because he sucks.
And then Joe Hayden fell off a cliff.
He's been battling injuries a lot.
Huh?
Hurt all the time. So if he gets healthy, he can be good. He played all last year.
Hey, just for you, I took the Browns to the Super Bowl in Madden. Just for you.
I've done it too.
Just for you.
I'll repay the favor and I'll be the Falcons and I'll make sure I beat the Patriots.
I should do that because, when I first get Madden, I always pick the Falcons in franchise mode. That's always my first team because I want to take it to the Super Bowl. And I don't even know who I played because I always do this when the game first comes out, so I forget who I beat in the Super Bowl. But I'll take him 3 straight Super Bowls wins.
Cool story, bro.
Hey, thanks, man. That's what I do. That's what I do in my off time when I'm not working out or going to class. Practice, none of that. Yes. All right, so playoffs. What are the Cavs doing? What are y'all doing, man?
Winning basketball games. That's what we're doing.
LeBron said y'all on the cusp of flipping the switch. Is that true?
We're right there, baby.
We're on the cusp.
We just haven't played a full 48 minutes yet. Once we finally do that, no one's beating us.
Yeah, and I'm hoping Boston doesn't win that series just so the 8 seed could be the 1 seed. And then next year,
we'll get to that in a little bit.
Be the 1 seed.
We'll get to that. Turmoil that's going on in Indiana. Paul George is as good as gone. I love it. He can't stop talking shit about his teammates.
He just keeps calling out his teammates. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He's like, oh, we brought Lance in. We brought him to be a leader. Everybody looks up to him as a leader. I'm like, Lance Stevenson is y'all leader? That's not a good thing.
No, there's different types of leaders. So, it's okay for certain guys to fill certain roles. And you can always you need a fiery guy, and I feel like Lance is that fiery guy. He just has to play smarter. They all have to play smarter.
True, and give Paul George the ball in the final seconds.
No, Paul George sucks.
Hot take number 1, Paul George sucks.
He's 0 for 22 in game-winning shots.
He's 0 for what?
0 for 22 in game-winning shots.
On game-winning shots?
Yep.
All he needs is that 1. That's all he needs, that 1.
0 for 22.
Well, my Hawks playing Wizards tonight. I have no clue how it's going to go. Probably going to lose. Probably it's not going to be a sweep. I guarantee it's not going to be a sweep. We'll get at least a game. At least a game. At most we'll take it to 7.
Well, obviously, there's nothing higher.
I mean that we. I mean that I can see it going to 7 instead of them losing at 6.
I mean, I don't see this series going past 4. It's ridiculous.
Really, really.
Stink.
This is like this is
And
probably
everybody, a lot of people are saying the Wizards are going to beat the Cavs. So you guys are going to get swept by the team that can beat the Cavs.
So this is automatic.
Hey, the Cavs sweep you every year. So if the team that can beat the Cavs that sweeps you every year, transitive property.
I like how you analytics guy here. Got analytics. Thank you for that. And the most exciting series in this whole playoffs, the Bucks and the Raptors. I can't even watch it because I don't have NBA TV.
The most exciting matchup is Thunder Rockets.
Who?
Thunder Rockets.
Okay, I'll give you that. I just want to see the Greek Freak. So I don't really know. Russ and Harden. I'm just not a big basketball fan in general, so that's why probably.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I'm just not a big. I'm just waiting for the draft, which is still 1 week away. Hey, is it really?
Not what? That's cool.
Yes, it's 1 week away. Oh wow, and it's on Spring Fling, and I'll be in the building the whole time. So yeah, I can watch the draft the whole weekend because I can't leave the building. Because there's this thing.
Keep coming out with hot stories.
Huh?
Hot stories.
Say a lot of hot stories.
You keep coming out with hot stories.
Hey man, I'm an RA, and like next week we have this thing called Spring Fling where everybody just get drunk around campus. So like I'm stuck in the building all weekend. So I'll be watching the draft all weekend.
Don't bust anybody. Don't be a narc like a narc.
I'm not a narc. I just my job.
Laugh at them.
Whatever.
Those are the best RAs, the ones that just laugh at all the drunk assholes.
But nobody's gonna be in my building because I'm like in a freshman dorm. Everybody's gonna be in their apartments.
Oh, so you get to just like eat pizza and hang out. That's awesome. It's a great day.
So exactly. I'll be watching the draft like I always do. Just because I'm a football nerd. I can prove with these glasses on right now. All right. Have you been watching the NHL playoffs?
You're just gonna talk about 2 games?
Huh? I mean, what else? What else you want to talk about? Well, who else we got?
Celtics getting swept. Probably not, but I'm just mad. I'm a little mad that they have this built-in excuse now with the tragedy that happened.
Oh, with Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's sad though.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not like taking anything away from that. It sucks that we can't make fun of them for being a bad basketball team. They had this big distraction to deal with, so then that's where all their focus went to, and they just lost it.
You can still make fun of them.
But then I feel like a bad person for making fun of the dead.
I'm still waiting. Jazz over Clippers. I want that one also. I want Bulls over Celtics and Jazz over Clippers.
Jazz over Clippers is very, very likely, just because the Clippers stink and the Jazz play really, 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 really good defense. They could, as long as they can dictate their pace, they're going to win the series.
Yeah, and Memphis over Spurs. I know that's coming.
That's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. What? I hate this matchup every year because we know the Grizzlies are never going to beat the Spurs.
I mean, in basketball, why play the playoffs anyway? It's just going to be the same 2 teams every year.
Jeez, like the Grizzlies just, and like Bomani Jones pointed out, it's like we were excited for this series like 3 years ago, but the Grizzlies still have the same dudes, and like the Spurs now have Kawhi and LaMarcus Aldridge, even though Ginobili. Grizzlies just old. They just old.
Yep. They're old, and they have the highest paid player that has never done anything.
Who? Zach Randolph?
The
Huh?
highest paid player in the NBA, and
Man, he's from Ohio State. How you gonna bash your man from Ohio State?
I won't bash his college success. I will bash his NBA success because now he's on the Grizzlies. And
He should have just left the Grizzlies, man. Like he's a very good player, just stuck in the.
man,
He got paid. That's all he wanted. He got paid.
he talks.
Money talks. Szabo never walks.
I don't.
Did you ride a scooter around campus?
No. Let's take buses everywhere.
Understandable.
That's what's up.
All right. Warriors, Blazers. Like, let's still talk about that. Oh, KD's still doubtful for tonight. He's not. He probably won't come back to the next series anyway.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point? Just shut him down.
Shut him down.
Treatment from last year.
Shut him down to the conference finals, honestly.
Shut him down to the NBA finals, honestly.
I'm saying if you get that, but who they gonna face? The Rockets in the Western Conference Finals,
Or Spurs potentially.
Oh yeah. What? How not? Well, I gotta look at the bracket. I forgot how the bracket looks.
Well, it's always just like the one. It's 1 to 8, and they're just flipped like the NCAA. So it'll be they or 5 no, the NBA reseeds. Never mind. So I take that back.
Yeah, we're talking about. All right, so the Warriors, they will play Houston or San Antonio. So most likely San Antonio. Man, they play the winner.
I think Houston might be too fast for San Antonio.
They play the winner out of the Clippers and the Jazz.
Well, it reseeds. So if the 8 seed wins, then bracket wise, so if like the 8 seed beats the 1 seed, then the 2 seed will play the 8 seed the next round, or something like that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they reseed it like that.
I had no clue that the NBA reseeded, but
I think so. I could just be talking bullshit, but I'm pretty sure they reseed.
Might be talking bullshit, but the more you know.
Make sure you put that up in post.
The more you know. If once I find out how to edit these videos, I would definitely put that up. All right. What else we got? I think we didn't talk about all the matchups. I think. Yeah, there we go.
We did.
Yes, we got.
He said their names at once, so that's enough. That's enough for me. Enough
exactly. Have you been watching the NHL playoffs?
I've watched 10 minutes of one game.
What game?
Game
yeah, I feel like I should take NHL playoffs off the title because we're not really going to talk about that. That's a lot.
And that was talking hockey.
Talking hockey. I've only watched the Penguins games, and I'm mad we didn't get the sweep, but we're about to close it out in the next couple of days. Anyway.
So you get reverse swept.
Huh?
You guys are going to get reverse swept.
How do you get reverse swept?
When you go up 3-0 and then lose 4 straight.
When's the last time that happened in the NHL?
I don't know. It means we're due. It's due to happen.
Who's we? Oh, Columbus. No. Just no. Why don't you go to a game, man? You in Columbus?
Because I'm poor.
How much are tickets?
More than I have in my bank account.
You can find some nosebleeds that are like $150. Man, you work.
Yeah, I got rent, I got bills, I got food, I got a bunch of stuff to pay for.
Oh yeah, and food takes the cake.
I gotta live on my own.
Literally,
It doesn't. I don't need that much.
food takes a lot.
It doesn't.
How much is rent?
You just talking.
I know.
I'm not
This
gonna.
is fun.
Why am I gonna tell you my rent?
Why not? We're bored.
Well, how much is your rent? Was it like 20,000 a semester?
What, for housing?
No, for you. Yeah.
Man, my housing is paid for. That's why I became an RA. So my housing could be paid for.
I'm saying, what is the cost?
Dude, tell me yours first. Tell me yours first.
I'm just gonna look yours up. What dumb college did you go to? Tusculum
No,
College.
I'm not telling you. You can find out. It's on my Twitter. Like, rubbing his heads together like it's such a hard task. Do you have two monitors?
Yeah, of course.
You really? Oh, get
Yeah.
out of here. He's not, of course.
What kind of fit? I have a second monitor.
Like you such a like you a businessman or something. So, of course, I have two monitors.
I mean, that's the way to go.
Sure, I don't need two monitors though. It would be nice though, instead of having these tabs, all these tabs open.
Yeah, I had this extra monitor at home, so I'm like, I'm gonna take it.
Oh yeah, my parents got a new Mac computer, so yeah, I can take the old monitor. The more you know. All right, so your Blue Jackets are basically out. We got.
Damn, your college is expensive as shit.
Yes, it is.
Why don't you go to a real college? So you got to pay like half that.
It's a real college. Yeah, for real. It's a private school, man.
Instead of a Division 6 college.
Division 2.
Division 6, same thing.
Okay.
If you're not D1, you don't matter.
Okay. All righty then.
How many NFL?
Huh?
From Tusculum College go to the NFL?
How many in the NFL? One. I know one that's like on the practice squad right now. There was a dude.
Point proven.
Huh? No, I mean no, but I know one dude that got drafted from here in like the second round to the Steelers. He was a bust. He was fast, so he ran 4.3. He's a corner, like a returner. That's why he got drafted so high.
Was he one of those dudes that like was at a D1 school? Was it at a D1 school and then something happened, so he went somewhere smaller?
No,
the Browns had one of those guys.
Well, yeah, he was supposed to sign with like Tennessee, but like he messed up somehow. I think it's because of grades or something like that, and so he just came here like for all 4 years.
Yeah, because the Browns had Prince Desir, who was at some big school and then had a kid and then moved back like home or something like that. Yeah. And he went to a small school.
Yeah, Desir. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping he would pan out, but he went to the Browns, so that was automatic no go.
Whatever.
All right. How are your Indians looking this year?
Start out slow like always, but they're turning around. They're about to sweep the Twins. They're not going to sweep the Twins. They're probably not going to play tonight because it's going to rain in Minnesota all day. And they're notoriously slow starters. 500 in mid-May last year, so there's nothing to worry about. They'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, it's early. It's early in a 162 game season. Like, there's really nothing to fret.
Exactly. So we caught takes when, oh, this dude needs to go to the bullpen right now. This dude sucks. Oh, like, everybody, shut your mouth. Wait, give me 2 months, and then you can give me your hot takes about who's good and who's not.
Everybody, shut your mouth. Shut it.
How are your Braves? How's my guy Tolo?
Tolo is Tolo. He's not changing. Just
better treat him right.
Just fat and sassy. I mean, Braves not so bad. We're the third oldest team in the major leagues, which I did not see. Well, I should have seen it coming, just because we got so.
Because you signed 3 pitchers for more.
Yeah, that's what we do. Damn, Bartolo making $12.5 million this year.
Tolo balling.
Why did I quit? Why did I quit playing baseball?
because you weren't good enough?
I quit at 14. Like I should have kept playing because I was actually good.
You were probably just athlete good, not baseball good.
No, I was baseball good. Well, I was athlete good, but if I would have kept developing, I would have been baseball good.
Well, but would you have picked baseball, or would you still
Over
pick football
football?
because of how gay you are for football?
Would I have picked baseball over football? If I would have kept playing in high school, if I would have played both sports in high school and actually would have gotten attention for baseball, maybe. I didn't get recruited much for football, only by like 2 schools. And so if I would have got like more attention for baseball, yeah, I would have went for baseball. Whatever pays the bills, man.
Word, I can respect that. What'd you play? Were you a catcher? You look like a catcher.
Of course you would say that.
Yeah, joke at all. Like you just that's not at all. Like you just I can't see you as like an outfielder just because you're so like fat and gross.
I'm not fat.
And like for the outfield.
I'm not fat or gross. That's you.
Defensive ends in the outfield don't make sense to me.
I played in the outfield at one point.
I mean, so did I.
Yeah, at 14 years old.
Yeah, back when I was like still fit and looked good, I was in playing shape.
Yeah, I play all over, but I primarily played third base, third or first.
First is what's up.
Yep, third baseman. I would have been like the Black Pablo, except not that fat. Not even close to being that fat. I did pitch every now and then, though. That was fun. Pitching was fun.
Pitching was fun.
Pitching was fun, man.
Yeah.
Especially striking people out. Well, I'd be like, okay, let's go. We got 2 now. We got 2 now.
Annoying baseball player, I would not shut up. I would just talk to everybody.
I'm saying, I'm like, you know this curve coming right. No, this curve coming right. I just hit it with a fastball. The funnest part would be striking out like people I knew from school. It was like little league, so we were all spread out. So like, we'd be like, "Hey man, you saw that pitch coming last night? Man, get up my face!" Like, Let me see it coming.
Dude, when I was like 12 years old, I was pitching against my best friend at the time, and he had one of those stances where he would like curl over the plate, so his head is right down the middle
of course.
The plate. Actually, just going right at it and my plate. You're not hogging my plate. And the next pitch, he did it again, and I'm like
skim the top.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So I brought it right back at him, and the next pitch, he did it, and he was like, "Oh wait, I shouldn't do that," and it went up, and I just like struck him out.
No, I just used to hate getting inside pitches. I'm like, they'd be like, strike. I'm like, that's a ball.
Dude, fast hands.
I'm like, that's a ball. No, I wouldn't swing. Like, I'd be like, because this thing like it's like so close. I'm like, that's a ball. Especially when I get inside pitch on strike 3. I'm like, that's a ball. It's like the next day, me and my pops would go outside and work on hitting them inside pitches.
Fast hands.
Hey man, that's what you gotta do. Fast hands. That's why my hands so good in football. That and wrestling.
Fast hands.
I don't know what the hell this is.
I don't know. Fast hands.
All right, so MLB season is young. We just wait. Oh yeah. Why didn't Starling Marte? You dumb man. Why you do it, Szabo?
Why not? Anthony Rizzo made a good point yesterday. I haven't been tested all season, so if they're not going to test you, you can get away with it. Why not do it?
True.
It's like in the old UFC days, they couldn't find shit, so they would do it. And if you can do it and get away with it, why not do it?
You make baseball fun.
I'm the least against steroids. I'm all for steroids. I fucking love them.
Of course you do.
There's The best part about baseball is watching pitchers throw 100 miles an hour and strike dudes out, and then batters hit ball 600 feet. You know what helps make that happen?
Steroids.
Thank you.
So we should just give every athlete that comes through the baseball steroids. Just give them
You
steroids.
don't have to feed them steroids. You can make it optional. Or just give me a steroid league.
So a league just for people.
Give me the SBL. I want the SBL.
So
let's go.
You want a league just for people who do steroids.
It should be like a beer league softball league too.
So you want a league just for steroids, and you also want a beer league, a slow pitch.
I need the SBBL, the Steroid Beer Baseball League.
Wow.
Or Steroid Baseball Beer League.
I think Steroid Beer Baseball League would be better.
Probably.
What's going on down there?
So Copper's going to get somebody, or the ambulance, something. I don't know.
Well, obviously.
I live kind of by the highway, so they're always active.
Yeah, at least that guy didn't go to Columbus.
Word.
Okay, I bet you believe that it's actually a hoax. I bet you do.
I don't.
What? Davo doesn't believe in a conspiracy theory?
Not in this one. See, I'm a conspiracy theory guy just for like the joke of it. Like, I don't need a joke in it yet. There's no joke in this yet.
Hashtag flat earth.
Hashtag lizard people. Hashtag big globe. Hashtag globalists.
Yeah, like the dude from Michigan State, Malik McDowell. He tweeted. He was like, "The earth is don't at me." Why?
How's the Earth flat if the sun rises and sets in the same the same line every single time, bro? If you can see the goddamn curves, I hate it.
Man, why he's hopping on this flat Earth bandwagon?
I don't know, man. You just gotta on some flat Earth rabbit holes. The one thing I learned is that it's not actually thinking the Earth is flat. It's just wanting to think differently than everybody else. That's that's like the conclusion I've drawn from it.
Man, he deleted the tweet. Take it like a man. He deleted the tweet. I'm about to find this tweet. I want to see because it said flat Earth and like something about dinosaurs. I was like, what? All right.
Dinosaurs aren't real.
Dinosaurs are never real.
Yeah, they are.
Dinosaurs
are the realest. Dinosaurs are realer than you and me.
Dinosaurs were around the Bible days. Bro, how cool would it be if the Bible said Jesus rode a dinosaur?
Uh-oh, update. Timeout.
Do we have breaking news?
Myles Garrett started to follow LeBron, Joe Hayden, Carl Nassib, and Danny Shelton on Twitter.
So he's going to Cleveland.
Essentially.
So I bet you Cleveland probably just told him that, hey, we're going to take you at the first pick. Like, because the first teams actually do that. Like, they'll probably tell who they're taking with the first pick ahead of time, and like so they can like get settled, buy a house and all that jazz. Like, not Derek Carr. What's his brother name? David. Like David Carr got drafted by. He said Houston. He said Houston told him that he was gonna be the first pick, and like around the draft time he got nervous. He was like, "Man, I hope they pick me because I bought a house in Houston and moved my stuff in and everything." And obviously they ended up picking him.
Yeah,
but they forgot to get him O-line.
Those
and
still
receiver.
expansion teams, so it was just kind of like, what can you do? You only have so many resources to use.
Right.
It was just a bad situation.
I just hate that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I prefer Garrett over Trubisky. Because like I said, if you have a good defense, it doesn't matter who your quarterback is, you can still be somewhat successful.
So if you have Trubisky and Watson at 12, who are you taking? If you
You just gotta take the hometown kid.
he's from Cleveland.
Like 45 minutes east, but it's technically Cleveland. Like that's the closest major city. So he grew up watching and loving the Browns. So
Why don't you think that they just draft best player available and ride with Kessler for another year?
I don't hate that, but I feel like since at this point we're hearing that half of the decision makers want quarterback, half want Myles Garrett. That I feel like there would be some kind of compromise that we got to take best available first. So there will make you guys happy as well. Teams that need quarterbacks, that they'll make the decision for us. Like the 49ers, the Bears, maybe Jacksonville, if they're not sold on Bortles, they'll get a guy they can give a year and then throw him in next year or something like that. Who knows?
Right. Yeah, see, and nobody has still picked up Kaepernick.
Yeah, you can't have a backup that causes distractions. One current NFL player and one former NFL player both have said that. Teams are not taking bullshit from a goddamn backup quarterback, and that makes.
He's probably not even going to be a distraction though. Like, what is he going to do to be a distraction?
If people are still talking about that event, like 8 months to 10 months later, it's still a distraction. It's still gonna your quarterback sucks, so you need to play Kaepernick. Blah blah blah. It's just a whole can of worms that teams just don't want to deal with.
So it's better to just draft the quarterback late and just roll him to back up. Probably.
I mean, I feel like there'll be an emergency situation like around August or something. Like July, August, when a quarterback gets hurt and someone needs an emergency. I feel like that's his best chance to get. Like if a St. Bradford or Teddy Bridgewater happens again.
Man, but honestly, like the Bears could have gave the money they gave to Glennon to Kaepernick because like Mike Glennon's been a backup for like 3 years.
He looked okay in some of his the games he started when he was with the Bucks before Jameis era.
Honestly, I don't think the quarterbacks would go. I don't think they even go top 5 though. So I think it was just too early, and like the other players available are just way better.
Yeah, I can also see that. I would definitely boost the secondary at 12 though, rather than taking a quarterback.
True.
On the defense, like our front seven are pretty good. Front 7 to 8, they're pretty stout.
I forgot.
Stop the pass.
I keep forgetting y'all lost Terrell Pryor. Hopefully Coleman develops.
It doesn't really matter. We got Kenny Britt, so that's fine. Kenny Britt's better.
Yeah, Britt. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Kenny Britt gets us.
But I mean, I guess it's better to have another down year developing a rookie quarterback though, instead of just riding with Kessler and waiting for next year.
I don't think Kessler is going to be awful. Like he's got great accuracy. His problem is he can't throw that far downfield.
Right.
But he's been in the gym all season. So
he's been in the what?
He's been getting big, so he can throw far.
But is it that easy to improve your arm strength by just lifting weights?
When I saw that, I was like, huh? But I can kind of get that because I remember when I was working out and I threw the ball for the first time, I was like 100 feet away from my target, and I thought I put all my strength into it. And I threw it like 200 feet. I was like, oh, okay, this is new.
Yeah. Like I need to talk to a quarterback coach about this one. Like how does a quarterback improve arm strength?
I imagine it's not just like doing bicep curls. I'm sure it's like band work
Right,
and
of
like
course.
punching and stuff like that. So I'm sure it's just a combination of everything. I'm sure he's not going to become Brett Favre overnight, obviously, but if he can get a few miles on it, it's better than what he's been throwing. Like he just throws ducks. He just throws lollipops downfield, which are always going to get
Right.
swatted away.
Hey, how about this for a hot take? Pat Mahomes at 12.
I don't know anything about Pat, so isn't
Just
he the Texas Tech kid?
the guy from Texas Tech, gunslinger,
Yeah.
ran a 4.57. Pretty good for a quarterback.
Ooh, I don't care
Yeah,
about that.
of course not. He's a quarterback. But I think he ran like a 4.87, so I might be wrong. But like if you watch some of his throws on Twitter, it's just like literally about 65 yards downfield, flick of the wrist, back of the end zone, touchdown.
Cardale Jones line?
Yes, exactly. Like it's just ridiculous what he can do, but he can actually move better than Cardale Jones.
I'm pumped to see him start this year.
Start for who?
The Bills.
No. Tyrod.
Watch.
Tyrod.
Watch.
Though, if Cardale Jones starts a game this year, I will quit this podcast.
But didn't he start game last year? Didn't he start like the last game, or would he come into like the second half?
I have no clue. Did he play it all last year?
Could be totally wrong because I don't really pay attention, but let me see.
What?
He played one game. He went 6 for 11 for 96 yards and a pick.
Oh, a pick, of course. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Hey, will the Buckeyes have a better passing game this year?
Yeah. Because our receivers are going to actually be able to get open. Like we never have like prototypical wide receivers these days. We just have like Percy Harvins all over the place. But I think that are getting older and getting more mature that can actually are like real receivers.
Yeah, because who'd y'all have last year? Noah Brown, who just made like spectacular catches once or twice.
Yeah, he made a couple catches, but Urban likes to rely on like the swing passes and the screens in the flat and just give his playmakers the ball in space. So they never really threw the ball downfield, and we never really had success with it because guys couldn't get open.
Watching that playoff game, it's just like, wow, like Clemson just had y'all clamped up.
Threat was our tight end.
And who is this tight end?
Wasn't it Ball?
Yeah, Ball.
Yeah.
Nate Ball. This is Nate Ball?
I can't remember his first name.
Yeah. I thought he just got arrested for something. I don't know.
Really?
I thought he got some type of trouble. I thought I read an article. Marcus Ball. As we both.
We're both doing the same thing, yeah.
As we both got the same thing.
There's news.
There's an article like announces he will return for senior season. Like I would hope so because I've not heard of him like doing anything since he got at Ohio State. But my favorite Ohio State memory will forever be y'all fighting Michigan in like 2014, I think it was.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, 2014. Marcus Hall.
13.
Go on a rampage. Was it
2013?
It was 2013.
Because 2014 was freshman year, and that was at Ohio State. So
true. Yeah, Marcus Hall going on a rampage. It just just flicking off the crowd. Oh, that was fantastic.
So funny. That was
That's the
one of the best moments. One of the best moments in Twitter history. I was laughing my ass off the whole time. It was wonderful.
That's like just when Twitter was starting to get the attraction. And oh man, people went crazy over that. That was just that was. And that was around holiday. That was like wasn't that around Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's always the Thanksgiving weekend.
Yes, so that was fantastic. Right on time.
Yeah.
All right. Any more hot takes you got?
No, I'm gonna throw you on the spot. Sore losers of the week. What's up?
Sore loser of the week. Got to go with Phil Jackson.
Ooh.
Sore loser. Just everybody walking out of him. His best player, Aiden Porzingis, didn't even come to his exit interview. This man just left. He just left to go back to Latvia. And then you got Carmelo. You bashing Carmelo, who's still one of your best players on the team. And then Carmelo got his drama with his family and whatnot. Derrick Rose hurt. Joakim Noah hurt. Your whole team just garbage. Your team don't want to even learn the triangle. Like Phil Jackson. And then they just signed this man to an extension. Phil Jackson, all of your rings are because of Kobe and Jordan. Don't give me none of that. He an I coach. He had good talent. He had great talent. That's why. Only because of Kobe and Jordan. Talk about Phil Jackson, one of the best coaches ever. Man, that's garbage. Straight garbage. I coach. Phil Jackson, so lose the week, man.
That was a pretty solid rant. I'm gonna go. This is a late breaking sore loser of the week. On Twitter a little bit ago, Sashi Brown completely dunked on faces of Cleveland Browns media. Always. Every single day just talks about the Browns need to get Jimmy Garoppolo. The Browns need to send Garoppolo, Jimmy Garoppolo, blah, blah, blah. We need this dude.
Football.
They had a press conference. And someone asked him if he has the Patriots on speed dial looking for a Jimmy Garoppolo trade. And he said, we don't. So R.I.P. Mary Kay Cabot.
Oh no!
Get your shit together.
Not Mary Kay. I used to follow Mary Kay. I don't know why. Like I just follow her. I don't know, for some unknown reason.
She's okay for Browns news. Like I don't like any of the Browns media. They're all so biased and they just push their own agendas. I hate it. I despise it.
What, did they hate the Browns?
No, like they have their idea, and if the Browns don't agree with their idea, they're wrong. It just shoves it, like hammers that point, and there's no way around it.
That's why you need to get inside the Cleveland media and change it for the better.
I'm trying. Oh, I guess update: Browns aren't going to get rid of Brock Osweiler? Question mark.
I mean, how are they going to?
They could just cut him.
Just eat the money. Yeah, just eat the money and cut him.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you're not going to draft anybody, fuck it, keep them. Like have Cody learn from Brock, who learned from Peyton. Like I'm okay with that. I'm okay with those residuals.
Despite how bad Brock Osweiler was last year, he's a decent fantasy quarterback.
I'm sure he has a good brain. Like that's what a backup quarterback is. Like backup.
I got a good brain.
Backup quarterbacks, like starters will give backups assignments. So like, hey, give me this guy, and then so he doesn't have to do everything himself. That's all backup quarterbacks are. They're just brains, just extra brains. And then they could obviously step in, but that's just an extra brain, yeah.
If you're a quarterback, your goal in life should be either Brock Osweiler or Charlie Whitehead. If you can't be a good starting quarterback,
Matt Flynn. It's no.
But Matt Flynn got the most money. But I mean, he's been cut before those contracts have been finished anyway. But Matt Flynn did he get signed twice on like big money contracts?
Contracts for being a backup quarterback. 1 year, 6 touchdown passes, and they're like, "Oh, we got to give this dude all the money."
He beat the Lions in Week 17, and like people just went crazy.
Sat Aaron Rodgers before the playoffs, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do my thing," and just shredded them. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, he went to the Seahawks and the Raiders on like 2 big money contracts. Then he got cut. Well, he signed with the Seahawks. It was 3 years, $20.5 million, $9 million guaranteed. Got beat out by Russell Wilson and Tavares Jackson.
Damn.
Oh, when Russell Wilson was named the starter, it made his contract expendable. Wow, there you
go. You think?
And then he got traded to the Raiders. He got traded to the Raiders for a 5th round pick, and then got beat out by guess who?
Matt McGloin.
TP Terrell Pryor.
TPZ.
TPZ.
Yeah, that was his Twitter name back in the day. Was TPZ too.
TPZ.
Why call him TPZ?
And then he went to the Bills and got beat out.
I remember that.
By EJ Manuel.
Why was it EJ Manuel? That dude's a scrub.
EJ Manuel. Thad Lewis. And Jeff Toole.
Don't you dare disparage the man that is Thad Lewis.
This man was an emergency backup for if Jeff Toole got hurt.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. All right, let's take this home.
All right, take it on home. I'm just going through Matt Flynn's career right now. All right. What do you got at school?
What? Oh, I have my last final next Friday.
What? I'm very jealous. I got 3 more weeks of this crap.
God, and that's weird because we're always the last school in Ohio that's done. Like we always go into May, and all my friends are done the last week of April.
Well, no, I got 2 more weeks. Like my last final is due on May 5th, and we actually have class that day for some reason.
I got you.
But being an RA, I have to be here till like that Sunday because we have to wait for everybody to move out and have to go through all the buildings and all this jazz.
Dude, you should tell some of the students to stay extra days so you can.
No, I'm trying to go home and start working and earning some real money.
What are you gonna do over the summer?
We back at Kroger, baby.
Back at Kroger, you're gonna be an umpire on the side too.
We're back at Kroger and like this like event staff offer like the whole football team like jobs over the summer to like work security at music festivals.
That's cool.
Yes. So like we get to go to Bonnaroo and like we can work security when we're not on shift. We can go out and enjoy the festival.
Dude, that's what's up.
Bruh, we get to go to Bonnaroo, Electric Forest, like Hangout Fest. Like, it's wild. That's
cool. That's really cool. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm jealous.
Even though I have to drive like 5 hours to get back up to Tennessee, hey, I'll take it.
It's worth it. It's worth it for that.
Yeah. Plus it's like $9 an hour and you're working like 12 to 15 hours.
Yeah, it's worth it for a 5-hour trip. That ain't shit.
Yeah.
Listen to a couple podcasts, you'll be there in no time. Listen to let Bomani's beautiful voice caress your ears because I know that's your baby.
Oh yeah, man. Always gotta have Bomani, Dan Levitar, and like I have like some summer podcasts, like some football podcasts, speculating about how the season's gonna go. And I have almost 1,500 songs on my phone. Like, come on now.
Loser.
Hey man, I love music. Plus, I love
Apple Music.
no. I like to own my music.
I mean, you own your Apple Music too, because it's there forever,
True, I do own my Apple Music.
and it's only $5 a month
Yeah,
for
I
a
tried
student.
it. I tried it. Didn't want it. Didn't like it.
I used to have Spotify, but then I switched because I noticed that iTunes had a student discount, and they have some of the bands that don't put their shit on Spotify. So it's annoying when they don't do it. Keys and stuff. So that makes me happy. That's why it's worth it for me. All right. Any last words?
We almost out. For your other college students, please, like, just get through this thing. Just get through finals, and you'll be home free for the summer. So I'm just ready to go home.
Except for you nerds that are taking summer classes.
Hey, be on the lookout because we're teaching robots how to shoot guns. So
That's not us. That's Russia. Get it together.
stay woke.
Russia's just going to kill themselves.
Not if Trump doesn't kill us first.
So they're going to kill themselves, not us, big face. Shut it down.
We out, man. Stay woke.